Hi folks, welcome again to the channel. Juan here from Physical Media EU. Today we're going to do another 4K review, in this case the Smashing Machine released by A24. Hello again and thanks for tuning in for another review. As I just said, today we're going to check out this 4K release of the Smashing Machine directed by A24. But before we start, I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you are interested in physical media, especially Blu-ray reviews and other physical media related talk. Besides that, you can also find me on Instagram, same handle, Physical Media EU, where I post detailed photos of all the items that I review. With that said, let's check out this presentation coming from A24. You have the cover on the back. See how the photo has like a sectorized shiny finish, and here are some more details about the movie and the contents of the disc. Now here is the spine, one side and the other, and this you see is a slipcase, as it is normally with these A24 releases. And here we have a media book. We open it. There you can see the photo of Dwayne Johnson portraying Mark Kerr, and then on the other side here is the 4K disc, and that's how it is without the disc. Also, and as usual, this release comes with 6 postcards. This is the back of them. They are all the same, so that's why I'm showing that first. And here, let's check them out. This I actually like this one because here Dwayne Johnson, right? He's wearing this Nautica sweatshirt that actually was for sale in the A24 shop. And the cool thing about it is that there's a documentary about Mark Kerr. Then in some parts you can see that he's wearing a yellow sweatshirt from Nautica. So it's very cool that it included that detail in the movie. And even more cool that they had it for sale on the web shop. Although I think it was a little pricey, but yeah, I don't know the brand enough to know if that was overpriced or not. Moving on to the other postcards. Here is the director, A24, and this is the last one. And now moving on to the contents of the disc. One of the things I like the most about this release is that it actually includes a variety of bonus features. At least I'm the kind of I was going to say collector, but I guess that's not the case for this. I'm the kind of movie fan that likes to watch the bonus features included in the discs. I have been doing that since the DVD days. I think that's one of the biggest gains since the movie started coming in discs, the DVDs, Blu-ray, 4K UHD Blu-rays, over the old VHS that didn't have bonus features. So kind of since the early days, I have an interest in those. Let me go over the list of the bonus features here. First of all, there's an extra audio track with commentary of the director. Then there is a featurette called What It Means to Be a Fighter, making the Smashing Machine, which is very nice because it's not all about how the movie was made, but also includes a lot of testimonials from the actors, the director, and so on. So it's very interesting. I thought that it's also like 20 something minutes, maybe 30. Then there is also a 16mm camera set that is I don't know, someone following A24 around New York and taking different shots using a 16mm camera. Also interesting, especially if you know the city. And there's also 2 deleted scenes. As I said at the beginning, this is a 4K UHD presentation with Dolby Vision and HDR. But to be honest, I think this is one of those cases where I feel like the 4K disc is maybe not so much better than the Blu-ray. Even though this disc has Dolby Vision with HDR, I think that for the kind of picture the movie has, the gain is probably not so much over the normal Blu-ray. On the other hand, there is probably a bigger gain on the audio track, because this one includes a Dolby Atmos audio track, and in most cases the normal Blu-ray discs don't include the Dolby Atmos tracks. And in case you don't know, when you buy one of these from the A24 web shop, you can choose between the normal Blu-ray or the 4K UHD Blu-ray. Each of these releases don't include the other disc, so the 4K disc is only one disc. It doesn't include the normal Blu-ray, so you have to choose in advance. And my personal recommendation is, if you have a 4K setup, just go for the 4K disc, because it's only like $5 more than the normal Blu-ray. But just know that if you have a normal Blu-ray setup and choose the Blu-ray disc, first of all, it's gonna be region A locked, and second of all, you are not missing so much regarding the picture quality compared to the 4K disc. And lastly, as usual, this A24 disc comes with English and Spanish subtitles. And the main reason that brought me to buy this movie is the director Ben. He co-directed with his brother Josh Uncut Gems a few years ago, or actually several years ago now. I think it was in 2019. Uncut Gems, one of my favorite A24 movies of all time. And a couple of years before, they also did another movie called Good Time. Also very good, quite rough. I like Uncut Gems better, but Good Time also I enjoyed it a lot. And those two movies, they were co-directed between Josh and Ben together, but they decided to split. Ben, who directed this movie, ventured a little bit more to be in front of the camera. He has had cameos in several movies and maybe a little bigger role in Oppenheimer, where he also worked with Emily Blunt, that is in this movie, and actually she's the one that made the connection between the director here and Dwayne Johnson, because Emily Blunt and Dwayne are good friends. And even though Ben and Dwayne had been in contact before about making this movie, they haven't talked in a while until Ben was in the set with Emily Blunt, and he approached her and say, "Hey, are you good friends with Dwayne Johnson? Yeah, like let's put me in touch with him because I want to resurface this project." And on the other hand, George Safdie have been a little bit more low-key and decided to focus more on his directing role. Not too much later after this movie, the movie from Josh came out, Martyr Supreme. It's in cinemas in many countries at the moment, but I'm very much looking forward to watch that one. Already, it has been the most successful movie from A24 regarding gross revenue. And now, yes, that's all for the review. If you like the video, please consider subscribing to the channel, hit the like button, check out on Instagram for detailed photos of the release, and I would love to hear in the comments if you have watched this movie or other movies from the brothers and what do you think of them. Thank you so much for watching, and see you all at Okie Dogs.